Hi there, this is Dylan Tappan, and this is my video vlog 2 for weeks 5 to 8. So we get stuck in. I think from the last week 1 to 4, there was a big transition. We were geared more towards exploring our idea in those weeks, and now we transitioned into a more design focused couple of weeks. And it was interesting because we started with just idea generation, and the group got together and we're throwing our ideas out there, drawing them on paper, creating storyboards. And it was interesting because we all kind of leaned towards the same aspect. We all kind of had a good idea of what our business was, but it was all very similar and there wasn't much contrast between all our ideas. And I think that made it super beneficial going into the service design aspect of it, where we really had to focus on the end-to-end service experience. And that was focusing across every single channel. So from physical evidence and then to customer experience, like how they would interact with what we were putting out there and all the processes that followed that. And I think fleshing it out was helpful when we got into kind of the service blueprint side of things, where we really had to focus on every single aspect that would go in those boxes. And we initially started with our service blueprint only having a couple of ideas down, having like 3 in customer experience, for example, 3 in front stage, 3 in backstage. And when we really attacked it and kind of used top down and down top processing kind of methods on it, we really got a broad overview of everything. We had at least 60 in our service blueprint. And I think the most challenging aspect of the service blueprint was trying to link everything from physical evidence to customer experience all the way down to the bottom of the backstage processes. But it helped us kind of develop a concrete idea of what our business was going to look like. It was a physical business from start to finish, and that helped going into our value proposition specifically, because we had to kind of use that solid idea and then pitch it to kind of say, what value does this idea have? And when we were breaking it down from the 9 building blocks, like for example the key activities and the key partners, we were really good at getting rid of anything that wasn't necessary. And I think the value proposition was helpful in regards to that. We got rid of a lot of ideas that we thought were helpful in the beginning but actually had no kind of input. And when we had separated what we needed and what we didn't need, we then had some sort of value. And we're still working on like the actual value of that model and what we could sell it for. But I think all in all, we've kind of approached the pain points and fleshed them out, and we're heading in the right direction to actually developing this business idea.